Hello, and thank you to all of you for being here with us. I'm Julie Klugage, co-founder and executive director of Team4Tech. For those who may be new to Team4Tech, we are a Silicon Valley-based nonprofit that works to improve the quality of education for underserved learners around the world through technology solutions and teacher training. Our mission is to empower students with the skills needed for better educational and economic opportunities in life. This year, more than ever, we've all seen the need for greater equity and inclusion in education to ensure that all learners everywhere gain the skills needed to secure high-quality jobs and participate in the knowledge economy. Team4Tech's approach is to provide technology and teacher training to build capacity for schools and education nonprofits around the world. By supporting relevant tech integration at the community level, we're able to dig deep into the local context and ensure that the resources we provide address the most critical local education needs. We provide matching grants to schools and education nonprofits so that they can purchase tablets, laptops, and educational software. We pair these grants effectively with pro bono consulting services from technology professionals to help teachers use the technology to improve learning outcomes with their students. Over the past 8 years, Team4Tech has supported 30 education nonprofits in 19 countries with $12.5 million in technology grants and pro bono consulting services from nearly 700 volunteers, reaching over 80,000 underserved learners. Our grants and consulting services have helped our nonprofit partners build digital literacy for teachers and students, accelerate learning outcomes in math and literacy using educational software, and build critical thinking and creative problem-solving skills in their students through project-based learning activities like coding, making, and robotics.
Alexandra is a small community with people from different parts of Africa. There are so many people living in Alexandra. It's normal in Alex to find a whole family of 12 people living in one room, sharing that room. And then there's also like lack of schools in Alexandra. You'll find 50 to 60 learners in one small classroom.
A lot of the youth, they're not at school. Some because they've dropped out because of drugs and pregnancy, and some because they've finished to grade 12, but there's no opportunity for them to continue to varsity. Then they're just in the township.
LEAP is a very different school from the schools in Alex and every other school. At LEAP, they are concerned about the well-being, how our weekend was. So it's not just only like reading and studying. It's also different in the sense that everyone uses technology today. It kind of like grooms you to be a leader or whatever you want to be.
Our computer lab, when I got here, most of them were not working. When Team4Tech came, they fixed the ones that were not working. So it is now fully functioning. More teachers are also taking interest in different ways of using technology to help learners learn better.
They've trained our teachers on how to use technology to teach in class. If you look at our curriculum, we sort of trying to introduce them to robotics and coding. I've sort of thought of it and said, I think our students will be great at it. We actually had to take it to our partner Team4Tech because we couldn't fund it. They actually came back to us and said, if it's something that you want to do in our schools, we can actually enable it for you. And our students are actually going to be competing at the robotics project. We don't want our students to be left behind in the 21st century. If they enjoy doing coding, if they enjoy doing robotics, obviously it's going to create that thinking where they want to be engineers and obviously creating a career path for themselves.
What I've learned about technology and how to use it is going to help me a lot in university. Now I know how to use a computer, how to use the internet. So I think LEAP, in a way, unlocked my mind.